An age-old vendetta between two powerful families, the Montagues and the Capulets, erupts into bloodshed. A group of masked Montagues risk further conflict by gate-crushing a Capulet party. A young lovesick Romeo Montague falls instantly in love with Juliet Capulet, who is due to marry her father's choice, County Paris. With the help of Juliet's nurse, the women arrange for the couple to marry the next day, but Romeo's attempt to stop a street fight leads to the death of Juliet's own cousin, Tybalt, for which Romeo is banished. In a desperate attempt to be reunited with Romeo, Julia follows Freya's plot and fakes her own death. The message fails to reach Romeo, and believing that Juliet is dead, he takes his own life in her tomb. Juliet wakes to find Romeo's corpse beside her and kills herself. The grieving family, the Capulets and the Montagues, agree to end their feud. Very captivating and riveting story of tragic love. Boy meets girl, girl's family hates boy's family hates girl's family, boy kills girl's cousin, boy and girl kill themselves. Sounds like a very captivating, riveting story. And as we celebrate love on this day, the 14th of February, I wonder whether you've heard a better story than the story of Romeo and Juliet. You see, the history of Valentine's Day and the story of its patron saint is shrouded in mystery. We do know that February has long been celebrated as a month of romance, and that St. Valentine's Day, as we know it today, contains vestiges of both Christian and ancient Roman tradition. Who was St. Valentine, after all, and how did he become associated with this ancient rite? St. Valentine is believed to have been a priest during the 3rd century in Rome, after Emperor Claudius II declared single men made better soldiers. So he outlawed the marriage for young men. Valentine went behind Emperor Claudius's law and performed marriages in secret. When this was discovered, Claudius put him to death. Well, there are reasons why some people celebrate Valentine's, and there are reasons why others don't celebrate it. Those who don't celebrate it argue that it's been commercialized and that it has pagan roots. As to whether you celebrate this day or not is not the issue. The deeper issue is this: have you heard and have you responded to the greatest story ever told? The Bible tells us in Romans chapter 5 from verse 6 to 8, you see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person, though for a good person, someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. This is a story that is better than the story of Romeo and Juliet. You see, for Romeo and Juliet, it ended in tragic love. William Shakespeare put together this fictional story that has found its way to many stages, to many films, to operas, and has won many accolades. But the greatest story ever told is a story of how God sent his own son, Jesus Christ, the perfect sinless lamb, who died in your place and in my place to reconcile us back to the Father. You see, after both Romeo and Juliet died, the Montagues and the Capulets decided to end their age-old feud. But I came to tell you that there's a story that you and I can never run away from, that we must respond to. It's the story of God's love, how he demonstrates his love toward us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. The truth about this story is that Jesus paid a debt he never owed. For a people who owed a debt they would never have paid. This is a love story of Jesus, the greatest story ever told. Will you respond to it? Because Jesus paid a debt he never owed. For you and I, are people who owed a debt we could never have possibly paid. My name is Patrick Kuchio from CITAM Church Online. I'd like to know how you're engaging with this message, the greatest story ever told.